tons, literal tons, excuse me, tons, literal tons of cardboard in the back. You might be able to notice from the rear stancing I have the spacers on. We're going to run through that whole thing again in this video, but I just wanted to tell you that I love you so much. Hey, don't forget to
I spent this morning checking out the air fuel mixture and the idle set screw and the accelerator pump gapping on the carburetor. I think I got it squared away. She's got a little much oil. That's why we're burning off some here. That's why she's smoking. I checked it. It's just a little bit over. So this makes sense. I also put some mystery oil in the fuel. It just was giving me grief on idle. So now she's settling down and seems to be happy. We're gonna let her kind of sit and burn off some stuff here. Yeah, she's looking dirty, so I pulled her out here so we could get a good wash. Yeah. Got some stuff in the filter there. Yeah. Little 305. Look at that mess. So yeah, we gotta figure this out. Let's back it up and give it a wash. Grab my key real quick. I had to get a little ode to the old Puddin Tang over at Puddins Fab Shop. The old spray down. Hey, this thing dries quick because of the old flat black, but this looks good when she's wet. That's what she said. Yeah, she looks good, and we're getting there. So I think today what we'll do is we'll turn the fan off and start over. So today, I think what we'll do is we'll turn the fan off and start over. We'll dial in the carburetor a little bit so she's running a little healthier. We'll deposit a little Marvel mystery oil in the gas tank. that I'm utilizing. I've got two of them. The right one's just always giving me grief. It doesn't matter. I've run it empty. I put new gas. I think the tank's bad and needs to be, either swapped or cleaned out or whatever. But I've got two new sending units, so that'll be a project that comes up in the future when we get closer to putting this thing back on the road. But today I think we're going to finalize the front end, getting the lug nuts knocked down a mil or two so that the spacers will flush and the wheels will get on there right. Right now I'm on crutches right now, and I'll have to pull this back in here in a minute. But that's what we're doing. Welcome to the show. This is human something. We were human stuff, then we were human garage, and then now we're human refurbished. And I like the human refurbished. Maybe it'll be human refurb. I'm not sure. It's kind of generic and ambiguous, but refurbishment's what I like to do. I like to kind of restore things in my own image. So that's what we do on the channel. Sometimes it's pretty straightforward. Sometimes I'm being more creative. But if you want to take the time and hit the old subscriber-y action there on the bottom, maybe hit the bell or whatever so you get notified of new videos. I'm trying to increase my output, so enjoy. Check it out. I'm gonna pull it in here. Running pretty good now. I've dropped my phone like 4 times this morning. I was just noticing she looks a little bit cockeyed here in the top right. She's just a little cock-eyed. Do my best, you know what I mean? Just in here trying to win the battle. There was a couple of rifles. I don't think that's supposed to be separating like that. That is not at all what's supposed to happen. I may be able to pop that back on there. Jeez. I hope you caught that. That's not good. It wasn't really my fault, or was it? I mean, I was working on it when it happened. Can't get right. Seems like every turn I take, somebody in there trying to catch the man, put him behind the curve. Yeah, if you can see here. I guess there is a little lip there. I could probably get it back on there, but I'm going to have to be patient when I do it. Alright. Well, once again, I keep kind of creating problems here. As I was working that one off, it came apart. As you can see on this one, there is a little bit of a lip protruding there. as with the covers there. But it looks like I'll have to really, I might put this in the freezer when I go to take Ronan over to his mom's house. And then when I get back, it'll be cold enough to try to see if I can get that in there. So that sucks a lot. Yeah, geez, man, so super frustrating. Just battles left after right, after A, after Z, and all those things that are easy to follow. Now it just seems like I'm getting my ass kicked on the simple part of this job. I'm really just trying to get to the flip kit. This really what hung me up was just trying to get on these fucking spider caps here. And you know, I guess if that one didn't blow apart in my hands just now, I wouldn't be having this little clip inserted in it. So maybe things are okay. I'll just get that one fixed. Or worst case is I'll get some new ones. So we won't be Debbie Downer. We'll get back from dropping Ronan off, and we will do the thing with the spacer. I'm gonna set this cap in the freezer now, and we'll get back to what we're doing. Maybe I'll put in a bunch of effort tonight just to spite my negative attitude. Go fuck yourself, dude. Get to work. Alright, what we're going to do on this one is we're going to pop this wheel back off. I've got to get the spacer off as well, and then I'm going to grind down each of the lugs best I can to get them clear of the front of the spacer so they're not biting the back of the wheel or whatever. I don't even think I'm on the right wheel. Either way, that's what I'm doing in this segment. So first thing I want to do on this is I kind of want to just see how much of it I've got to take off. I'm going to do that by grabbing a Sharpie, coming over here and marking it, how much is out. I think if I take the first thread off, zoomed in here. I cut the front of this off and I left the trailer nut on there just so in the case I made like a burr, I could back the nut off and it would effectively clean it up. I'm just using the cutoff wheel because it's such a small amount that I've got to take off these. I think I've got the appropriate material off. I'm just going to test fit the spacer back on here real quick and we will commence with a time lapse. And that cleaned up. No burrs or hang-ups or anything. It really is just a little bit of it. It's just a little bit more than that. I'm going to go ahead and do that on a time lapse and see what I can do. Alright, I hope that picked it up, but what we did is we just shortened all these studs, probably just by about a mil or two, millimeter, and so that's where we're at with that. So now this will fit on there and everything will be flush. Yeah, it was just a little bit off. So anyway, that's what we just did there. And yeah, I'm sure it looked horrible because that's what we do. But look, I mean, you know, not horrible. Not horrible. Come on. It could have been worse. Could have been a lot worse. Okay. Let's do something, you know, romantic here. There you go. So it's kind of, well, let's turn this truck around and get ready to do some real work. Feel pretty good. I didn't like the way the studs felt, if I'm being honest, on the spacers. That's the takeaway here. But we're going to turn it around. Well, we might have missed the mark again. I do feel good though about where we got with the wheels and stuff. I need to probably do a little short on repairing the spider cap. That'll probably do it. I got plenty of video to put together for a decent sized episode. I'm gonna start doing that tonight. It's Sunday evening. I still haven't even begun the flip kit. I don't know if you can believe that, but we're beyond the wheel and stance problems. Let's take a look and see where we're at. So first and foremost, we did an 1.5 inch spacer in the back. That did a couple things for me. That helps the wheel fill out the well. I've got a nice profile now. It's gonna just tuck underneath the step side wheel well, and that looks pretty good. And then in the front, we have an inch wide spacer. She's stink bug stanced out for good. I know I've been walking around this thing for weeks now, but here's the thing. I didn't want to move on from the wheels and tires and how it stanced and get like beyond that. There's a lot of like loose ends there that I just couldn't pass up without completing. And it did. It took me a week or a week and a half, but we got a couple more videos out of it. Anyways, hey, stay tuned. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't, if you like what you're watching. We're doing a lot of stuff in here under the shade tree. I'm doing some branding changes. I don't really know where this channel's going, but right now we're on a step side, heavy halftime that we are putting the beans to. Love you long time. Hit the buttons and join me next time on Human Refurbished. Yeah.